So, welcome to Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. What am I talking about? It's not, it's Sunday. Why am I wishing my holiday away? Welcome to Sunday, the 10th of October. And it's currently just coming up for 9:30, and I have a problem with the boat. The toilet doesn't seem to be flushing away. There's no movement, if you like, when you pump the handle to make the water disappear down the hole. It's just there's no resistance there at all. It's not even making any noises or anything. So I've spoken to Barnes. Well, first of all, I couldn't get hold of the Barnes engineer, the out of hours engineer, and then there's an option on the phone where you can press another number if you can't get hold of an engineer, which I went through to a backup engineer who said that he will try and get hold of the engineer that's on call and then call me back and let me know what time someone can get out to me. The backup engineer was actually out on a bike ride, so he couldn't do anything at the moment, but he's going to try and get hold of the other guy. He did say that he might be in a place where there's no phone signal, hence why my phone wasn't connected, or my call wasn't connecting to him. So it's a case of now I'm going to have to hang around for a bit longer, find out what's going on. I did say I'll stay here till about 11ish if I needed to, but I don't really want to be here any later than that, really. But yeah, it's not what you want at the start of your holiday. It's not been a great start so far, as we all know what happened yesterday, but we're not going to talk about that. But yes, now today we've got a toilet problem, so it's going to be an interesting week, I think, already. But we'll still enjoy it, we'll make the most of it. You know, we work hard to come up here, don't we, guys? So yeah, it's a case of just get on with it. But no, they were very polite and friendly on the phone. They did apologise, so yeah, can't knock them for that, and just let's hope that someone can get out to me fairly soon. But yeah, I don't know what to do now, really. I mean, I don't know what time they're going to come out, and I don't really want to go too far from the boat, which is over there, just in case they just turn up off the cuff sort of thing. So it's going to have to be a case of like hanging around here, going for a walk round to the pub maybe. Don't really want to walk as far as the village, because if I do miss them, then that's going to annoy them and me. So I think I'll just hang around here and then go from there, really. I think Mr. Heron might have seen a fish. I have to say, it's a rather damp and overcast morning today. As you can see, it's well, there's not a gap in the cloud anyway, to be honest. Are you going to go for it, or what if I step onto that pontoon, he's going to fly off? If he's not careful, he's going to get caught on that rope as well. He's not leaving much space for himself either, is he? Come on, mate, I'm not going to stand here all day. Although, depending on how long the engineer is going to be, might be a possibility. No, he's not going to put on a show today. But just one quick thing, this boat I believe used to be able to be hired out from Waveney River Centre, and then it got transferred to MBD, but now it's been sold via NYA. So I mean, the styling isn't everyone's cup of tea. It looks like they've got to the end and the designer's pencil slipped and just drawn a vertical line, but you know, each to their own, isn't it? Everyone's got their own individual personal choice on what looks good and what doesn't. There's actually some spits of rain in the air now. So we're going to take a wander around to the ferry inn. Didn't go around there yesterday, so and I noticed the clubhouse is actually closed for the season. I saw a sign on the door yesterday. We just see it. I'm not going to take you up to it because all it just says is they were closed from the 26th of September and thank you for all the customers. So yeah, that's now closed. Let's see what's going on around here. Not a lot, really. Quite a few boats still moored up still. But then again, so am I, so you know. I'd like to get underway if I could. Morning. Morning. Take a wander down to the end. I know you can't get through because there's a closed gate, but it's very slippery, so I could end up on my backside any second now. That would be hilarious to those around me. The other side of the gate. This is no through fare. You have to do the limbo to get through there anyway, so yeah. People on the ruby emblem next to me, looks like they're about to set off. Yeah, now it's just going to be a case of hanging around waiting for the phone call to find out what's going on with the engineer, and I'll come back to you shortly. So we're now all fixed. Just as I was walking out the marina entrance, the Barnes van came in, so I flagged him down, jumped in, and he got to the boat, and it's within 10 minutes it's now supposedly sorted. So we'll see later on whether we have any more issues, but I'm going to start getting ready to set off now. So one problem I'm going to have, I'm not sure if I've said it already, but there's only one bow line on the front of this boat because there's only one centre cleat rather than one on each side, so I can only lay the rope down one side. So I thought probably best to do it on the helm side because that would probably be the side I'll try and moor up the most on. Obviously I'm going to have to play games when the tide's going to be going with me, but we'll just have to see how we get on with that. But yeah, let's get ready to go, get on the rivers and see where we end up for the day. So we're off on our jolly way now. Hooray! Everyone cries. So if I can't see a bloody thing. Yeah, I know. Brings you back to memories of Encore, doesn't it, with the noisy wiper. But we won't keep on all the time because I'm conscious that it'll be very annoying. Not just you guys, but me as well. So, the plan is to head that way. Might pop into Ranworth. Not going to get in at Ranworth. I'm a realist and understand that it's coming up for 10:10. So, I don't know. Might get in there. Depending if there's a few people that have left. I mean, there are quite a few boats on the river already, so especially that I'm heading towards Roxham Way. Some fresh area. But yeah, that's the plan. So we'll head off towards Ranworth, and then I'll update when we get there. So as you can just about possibly see, we're coming into Ranworth. Well, we're in Ranworth Dam. We're coming into Malthouse Broad. I'm having to hold the camera because if I have it on this tripod on the dashboard, it's too low, so you can't see through the area of the screen that's semi-clear. Quite a few boats have come out along here, just this part alone, and I've passed quite a few on the river, so there might be a slim chance that we can get in down here for a few hours, which should be good. The sun's now starting to come out. The strange thing is, I looked at my weather app just now and it said 7% chance of rain when it was actually raining. So what are the chances of that? But with our English weather, I guess there's every chance. So it's difficult to see from here how much space there is down on the stave. Plenty of room on the island if I wanted to, but I'd begrudge staying there and paying and there's anything to do. Very hazy. Is hazy the right word? Hazy, misty. But I don't know whether that's the air or whether it's the drizzle that seems to have stopped drizzling. So. But yeah, we'll see what Ranworth has to offer, and I'll come back to you in a minute. So we successfully navigated our way into Ranworth, right on the end mooring next to the dayboat dyke. Actually managed to squeeze in the end. Two kind gentlemen from Broads Authority National Park. I know that's a bit controversial. Two guys took my ropes actually as I was coming in, so that was nice and handy. Not that I would have struggled, but they were standing on the side and they pulled me in, so which is really appreciated. The weather is still a bit soggy weather, but hey, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, I'm not worried about the weather so much as long as it's not windy. But I think the plan is now to spend a couple of hours here, maybe leave off about lunchtime, maybe head up towards Womack. I think at least while I'm here I can top up the water again, because I think there's a hose. Yeah, literally there's a hose right behind the boat, so that makes things easy as well. Might take a wander down to the boardwalk, and then up to the church maybe, because I think the tower's open now. But do I want to go up the tower when it's wet? Probably not. So I might have to come back here again later on in the week, when the weather's a bit more kind, to climb up that tower, which, you know, everyone loves doing when they come to Ranworth, and we've not been able to do it for a while. Just watching the eastern light here in front of me. I think they're going to come up, go inside the other side of the entrance to the dyke there. He certainly won't get in there. If he doesn't start turning, he's going to hit the bow of Superior Jet. Anyway, got distracted there, sorry. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to have a look in the shop as well. Always have a little look in the shop while I'm here. I think it's still open. Yeah, the sign's outside, so it must be still open. One thing I didn't notice though was the flag flying at the stave, which is a good indication as to which way the wind's blowing when you're coming into Moora. But as there's no wind, it doesn't really matter today anyway, so that is not a problem at all. So I think I'll wrap things up for now. God, I sound like a movie director, don't I? Yeah, that's a wrap for now, and then I'll put you back on once I'm doing something more interesting, rather than sitting here talking to you about pointless dribble. So I'll speak to you in a bit. So as you can see, here's Ranworth stave. There are quite a few places actually. There must have been quite a few that left here this morning early. There are always going to be people coming in all the time though here. Very popular mooring place. Morning. Oh, that's good, the shop is open. One thing I was really annoyed with myself actually, I didn't bring my book with me when I bought back in April. Could have done some reading in this glorious sunshine, couldn't I? This place is usually heaving on a Sunday when the weather's nice. famous Maltsters pub, and obviously down that way you got the church and the boardwalk. Why did they decide to bring the helicopters out to play when I decided to start filming? Really inconsiderate. But yes, anyway, I think the plan will be, can't even see it, look, it's just noise. The plan will be to walk up towards the boardwalk, have a trip down there. I'm not going to film it all like I did last time, because so you guys have seen it, so I'll just show you anything of any interest when we get there. So here we are then, in our, well, say weather gear, but it's just a raincoat. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I'm no fashion guru for no reason, but we'll get some rain on the fins. Excuse the finger. I haven't got a cover or a case for this camera, so we won't be out in heavy rain, that's for sure. It's very, very quiet, and it is a Sunday. The church bells have just rung, it's just gone 11 o'clock. Not a soul about, as you can see. But who cares? We're in Norfolk, we're on the Broads. Oh look, blue sky. There is hope. Anyway, where was I? We're in Norfolk, we're on the Broads, we're on a boat. The weather can do one as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but yeah. Had my breakfast before I left the morning as well. Did myself a sausage sandwich using the sausages from the hamper from Barnes. Very nice it was too. I couldn't bother to do a full-on fry up. A, because it'll make me put on even more weight than I have done the last 6 or 7 months. And B, it just creates more washing up, doesn't it? And the sink on Belmore TC is tiny. It doesn't even fit you can't even fit the plates in the bowl to wash them up. You've got to sort of do it at an angle. But yeah. Oh, hang on. I think it's starting to ease actually, which is good news. But yeah, just up here we'll have the boardwalk. Hopefully it's not going to be too slippery. These shoes aren't the grippiest. There you go. But I think I'll be in Ranworth till about lunchtime. And head off towards the Thurn. And then see where we end up down there. But here's the entrance to the boardwalk. So yeah, let's go and see what alligators and crocodiles we can find in the swamp. So I just had a quick look in the what is it, the Ranworth Broad Wildlife Centre. Very interesting actually. There's a bit about the history of the area and the local wildlife, as well as a little like gift shop, little things you can purchase to help towards you know, the upkeep of the area. I don't know whether everyone's seen, but there's a webcam that you can actually see on YouTube of Ranworth Broad. I found it the other night, must have been about 11:30. Obviously had a quick look at it, and all I can see is just pitch black darkness, so that was a bit pointless. But you know, for days like today, or any day really, as long as it's daylight. A bit of Southern Comfort there, doing one of its tours. It's like one of his paddles and stuff at the back, it's not moving. I think they're fake anyway, to be honest. I don't think they're used as propulsion. yeah, you've got the Ranworth Dam there where all the boats come down from the Bure. But this area will probably be changing in the next month or so, and the leaves will be dropping. You know, it'll still be the same place, but it'll look a bit different. Just imagine how much wildlife's amongst these reeds and bushes though. Very interesting. There's actually a whiteboard in there of wildlife that people have spotted and the dates they were spotted. I noticed one of them had put down a grass snake, so I'll look out for those on my way back through. I know they're harmless, but I don't really want to come face to face to one of those. Look how still it is. And there's actually an upstairs area as well. There's a spiral staircase that you can climb up and go in. But I think we'll make our way back now. Take a wander up towards the church. I'll probably go in the church but not up the tower today. I'll probably leave the tower for another day when it's less gloomy. You want to be able to have a nice view when you make the effort to climb up all those steps. But yes, onwards and upwards. This is interesting actually. So they, how I understand it, they made a pretend home for ducks, and they got trapped in here to make use of it, I understand. It's called a decoy dike. It says this decoy dike was once used to trap ducks. Dikes need constant maintenance to prevent them becoming overgrown. Norfolk Wildlife Trust has mud pumped this dike to remove the silt and restore the water quality. Coot and moorhen nest in the reed fringes. If you stand quietly you may hear the telltale plop of a waterfowl entering the water. All I can hear is the rumble of a Herbert Woods ex-connoisseur in the background, so we won't be hearing any plopping waterfalls today. But as you can see, we're now approaching the end of the boardwalk, and there's take a right, and then up the hill to the church. So that was Ranworth Church, St Helens. I didn't decide, well, I decided not to do any speaking in there because, you know, it's a place for silence, isn't it, really? Out of respect. Doesn't say that you can't talk in there, but, you know, I just think the video footage will do the talking for you guys. You don't really want me blabbering on about pointless rubbish, and you can see it all for your own eyes. So yeah, I'm going to use the road back down to the staither rather than the path because it might be a bit soggy. And I think I'll pop in the shop, see what delights are in there, and then just chill out for a bit. Hopefully that's the end of the rain now. It does seem to have stopped, but the blue sky that I saw seems to have disappeared. But never mind. So it'll probably be about lunchtime at the time I set off. I'm not really sure I'll be having any lunch as I had my sausage sandwich. So I'll probably go without that and then have something for dinner later on. Catch you in a bit.